Hello everybody and welcome back to Trick or Treat! As you can tell, I'm feeling the pumpkins today. We've got pumpkin shirt, we've got kind of pumpkin earrings, we've got pumpkin makeup, we've got all the pumpkins I own literally in my background. And today we are picking another book for booktuber trick or treat. I am excited and nervous about this video. I don't know what we're gonna read. We're gonna figure that out together. But see these earrings? See these cute little cookie holiday earrings? We all know them. We all love them. The Pillsbury themed cookies. The sugar cookies. I'm gonna try and make these today from scratch. Maybe not today, but like this weekend probably. And I am so very nervous about it. I have to just kind of like hope for the best at this point. But this is tentatively my baking plans for this video. So stay tuned and see how that turns out. And maybe while that happens, I can pick an audiobook from this lovely pool that I can listen to whilst I bake. This one. Okay, let's see what we've got going on in here. This is, oh my god, the reformatory. Perfect. This is actually a very long audiobook. I think it's like 21 hours ish around there. So this is a very good audiobook to have for a long day of baking, because I have to make like the base color and then I have to like dye different things and I have to shape. It's gonna be a lot. I'll have a nice little company now. That's fantastic. The Reformatory. I have heard nothing but incredible and fantastic things about this book for so long, so I'm very excited to pick this up. Thank you, Nell, for recommending it. I'm scared it's going to hurt me. I'm scared that it's going to be a little bit more on the like emotional side of horror. It is based on some historical accuracy. I think some of the events are something that happened to her uncle back in the day. I have a feeling it's going to get me emotional, whether that's like out of anger or sadness or pain. I'm not sure, but I've heard nothing but fantastic things. Everybody says that this author is impeccable at like just writing, and like their prose is really good, and so like, I'm very excited and nervous for this one. So thank you, Nell. Wish me luck, everybody. I'll see you guys probably when I start this and or when I got some bacon going on. Okay, so I have started and I'm making progress in the Reformatory. I'm 2 hours in, 5 hours to go. And I want to make sure that I try and talk about this correctly. And by that I mean I feel strong emotions, and so I don't know how to put all into perfect words. So in this, we are following siblings. We are following Gloria, who got in a situation with a guy, and her younger brother, 12-year-old brother, Robert, came to her defense and got in a fight, and because of the fight was sentenced. Oh my god, am I okay? Sentenced. There we go. To 6 months at a reform school down in Florida. This is set in the Jim Crow era, where so many bad things happened, and there is language used in the book that I would never say or like hearing. It is a little bit uncomfortable, but it is impactful. It's doing exactly what it's setting out to do. I think that it is well written. This is based off some truth of what happened to the author's uncle, and we've gotten a lot of information the last few years, really talking about like the indigenous population, how they were sent to residency schools, and how in the Jim Crow South there were these reform schools where kids were abused and brutalized and murdered. And in this we have Robert, who can see ghosts, and so he's making friends with Blue and I don't remember the other kid, and they're talking about like escaping, and their word gets back. Like, you've got basically snitches who are, you know, trying to stay on the good side and are sharing information. So if you have a conversation, like, you're being watched at all times, nothing is safe. And there's just been a lot of, oh my god, heartbreak. And again, only 2 hours in. This is a longer book. There's so much heartache to it all. Gloria is on this mission of trying to find a way to get her brother out of this school, knowing that there's a chance that he couldn't come back. So she wants to do everything in her power. She's trying to get help from her employer. She went to the man who kind of is the reason why her brother got in this situation, and like is pleading for some help in some instance. And it's just, what can you do? What can you do as a young girl in this era where everyone's like, hey, at least it's only 6 months. Some people never come back. Some people are sentenced until they're 18 or like age out of it, basically. And so it's sad. It's heartbreaking. It's well written. The narrator is doing a good job. It's just heavy. It's a lot. So I'm playing The Sims. I'm building a high school while this is happening so that I can, kind of like listen without losing my absolute mind. I need to like distract my hands a little bit while I'm digesting all the things that are being said and like what's happening. But yeah, that's where we're at. It's good. I can understand why so many people enjoy it. I'm curious to see like where we're gonna go from here. Like, is Robert gonna escape? Are the ghosts going to have more of a role in this story where like Robert thinks that he's hearing his mom a lot and like this ghostly power is cool because he can connect with her, but now like he's seeing other boys from the school. And so I'm just curious like if more is happening, or like if this is gonna have a happy ending. Like, am I gonna be okay at the end? Yeah, it's hard. I don't really know what to say, but it is good. It's well written. It hurts a lot. It's really hard seeing like 12-year-old boys just like being brutalized by terrible adults. And it's just like the fact that anyone ever in the history of people were like, yeah, it's totally cool to hit a child. Huh? Like, I just don't understand how that was ever something that anybody thought was like okay or good or useful or helpful. Like, I can't wrap my head around the mindset people have had in the past and like how they got to that point. But it truly just baffles my brain of like how anyone can get to the point of thinking that they're better than another race, or thinking that they deserve more than other people, or that everybody shouldn't have the same rights or freedom. It just will never make sense to my brain. And as many conversations I've had with people who have different opinions, it will never make sense to me. Like, I just don't get it. I never will. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna keep listening. I'm gonna keep reading. I would say that I'm close to a quarter into this book. So we're gonna keep listening, keep playing some Sims, keep building. I think I might do some characters. Basically what I'm doing is I have like a fantasy story and world, and I love nothing more than to waste my time by making those characters in The Sims, or by like building a rough idea of like what a school looks like or what the house looks like, because it's just fun to me. I love building and creating characters in The Sims already, and so having like something to go off of, it's my favorite hobby. So that's what I'm doing to keep my peace while listening to a heartbreaking book. Thank you, Nell, for this pain. But I will check in with you guys. Probably let's aim for when I'm 50% into the book, just because I feel like this is one of those things that I'm either gonna have a lot to say, or I'm just gonna go, ow, ah, so we'll see. I'll check in later. Oh, kill me. Ugh, I wasn't recording that entire time. No. Anyways, okay, hi. I think I was just talking to you guys for like a good 5 minutes and I wasn't recording. So I am 2 hours away from finishing this book. 1 hour and 52 minutes. Yes, I'm listening on my iPad because that's where my Everand is. No worries. What did I say? Okay, in this so far, I'm not loving Gloria's chapters as much as Robert. So Gloria is talking to lawyers, talking to adults, trying to see her brother, trying to get help, trying to see like what's going on, what they can do, trying to get a plan going. Love that for her. Important for the plot. I'm not as interested in it in comparison to Robert, this 12-year-old boy who's helping a grown-ass adult who is scum of the earth, such a bad person, like should be in jail, helping that man, this 12-year-old boy, helping that man find ghosts on the property so that he can use his aunt's bone dust or whatever to get rid of them. It feels so nonsensical for such a seriously toned book, such a like heavy and heart-shattering story. I'm really hoping that by the end there's some light at the end of the tunnel and everything will work out and I'll be happy. I am kind of getting ready for heartbreak and sadness, but I'm really hopeful that it'll be okay. I'm really hoping that they'll come out on top, however this plan goes, but I have a feeling it's not gonna be easy, and I'm scared, but I'm not ready to be an emotional wreck yet, but we'll have to wait and see. But basically, I'm enjoying Robert's perspective more just because we're seeing the terrible school, but also we're seeing his relationship with friends and like ghosts and trying to hunt ghosts with the bad guy, but also trying to not help the bad guy. Like, it's just a little bit more entertaining of a story with Robert, but at the same time, I'm scared of like what is coming next. Like these next 2 hours, I'm nervous about. So I had dinner and I'm still playing Sims and it's now 10:30. So at this rate, I will finish this book around midnight 30 and then I can edit this video. So we are a little close on time, but that's all right. I can do it. I'm fine. I got caffeine still, so like I'll be fine. I'll be good. And tomorrow's Sunday, so when you're seeing this, I might be asleep, but hey. I just wanted to check in. I didn't have anything to really say 50% because not a whole lot had really happened. It is a pretty long book. I think the audiobook comes in at like 20 hours or something, not sped up. So it's definitely a longer, drawn out horror. So it's not necessarily slow. Like, I think the pacing is good, but you're not getting like constant action. Like, you are slowly developing more and more of the plot. So I think the pacing is good, but at the same time, there's a couple lulls where you're just like, shit's about to hit the fan and I'm ready to see it, but I don't want to see it at all. So yeah, I'm very hot and cold about my feelings for this. Like, one second I'm like, this is so interesting, I'm having a good time, and then it's like abuse and you're like, wait, no, I take it back, this is not fun anymore. But I am liking the ghost part for what it is. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. That's what I think everything that I said in my non-recorded review, which is great. But yeah, I'm enjoying the story. I'm liking the writing still. The narrator is still doing a good job. Like, I'm invested in what's happening. I'm trying to not be too invested just in case it goes horribly, horribly wrong. I'm hoping not. I'm hoping that everybody comes out unscathed and the man, he could die. That would be okay. But like, I hope everybody's like, all right. So yeah, now I'm gonna finish it. I'll see you guys when it's done, and hopefully I'll be okay. So we've done it. We made it to the end. I finished. It is late. I'm gonna get this edited and uploaded so that I can take off this makeup and I can go to sleep. It's gonna be wonderful. But I finished the reformatory. The character I was most concerned about did not get the ending that I wanted, okay? The rest of the ending I thought was pretty well done. It wraps up very nice. It has your like hopeful ending that you're kind of hoping for when you read a horror. Like, it's not so bleak, but like also everybody needs therapy. It's no good. It's tough times out here. But I like this. I liked what this was saying. I liked what it did. I was invested. I really enjoyed the characters. It's really nice reading good books because earlier today during reading sprints, I had started a not so good book. You Won't Fit. There's already a cat in the lap. But because I was reading a book that I think has turned into a little bit of a hate read. Spoiler for an upcoming video, but it hasn't been going well. And I was like, do I just hate reading because I'm burnt out with Booktober or something? No, sometimes books are just bad, and that's okay. So it's really nice that this one is just good. It's just objectively a really good book. I think that it makes you think, it makes you feel. Oh my God, does it make you feel? I just overall had a really informative time. I really enjoyed this though. I really liked the narrator. I really liked being with Robert especially and seeing how he was navigating the circumstances that he was put into and seeing how he's got all of these responsibilities and he's fucking 12 years old. Like, he's just, what a champ, what a kid. But yeah, overall, good thoughts, good feelings. I really like this. I highly recommend this if you're looking for some horror, some literary, some history, It's got all the things. I think this is an author that I definitely want to try more from. I know that this is probably the book that I've heard the most about. The Reformatory is very popular, very well loved, very high ratings. So I'm not surprised that it like was a win, that it worked out well. But I am interested to see like what else this author has and if they're worth my time and if they're just as good. So yeah, overall, a big win. Thank you, Nell, for a basically double feature. My one friend to get 2 reading vlogs because I was silly and not paying enough attention to my tracking, or else this could have been in one video with such sharp teeth a couple days ago. But instead, we just get 2 really fun Nell videos. Thank you so much, Nell. I really enjoyed both of the picks that I got from Nell. Nell's kind of the superstar right now. I will be working on the next trick-or-treat book here very shortly, and then we'll be on the finale. It's so sad it's coming to an end. Oh my goodness, we only have a few more videos. I want to promote and shout out now while I can that on Wednesday Chloe and I will be building spooky gingerbread houses on stream. So if you want to come hang out with us, it's going to be Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, the 29th. Girl, get off my keyboard. Sorry. What was I saying? Oh, but I wanted to shout out that we are doing some fun little gingerbread. We're going to stream, we're going to hang out. It's going to be chatty, it's going to be fun. So I hope to see you guys there. But until tomorrow, everybody, good night.